What's up? What's good? What's going on, yo? Welcome to the tribe. Life is getting hard lately. I know that's right. We don't bitch about it getting hard, baby. We figure out what to do with it. Let's jump in. And staring at the ceiling, 3 a.m. again. Wondering about his silence, wondering where he's been. Is he reflecting? Is he moving on? Or just playing games until the break of dawn? You need the instant access, you need the homegirl truth. Stop sugarcoating lies, let's get into the root. I'm pulling up the energy, I'm tapping in the night. We're gonna see what's hidden in the dark and bring it to the light. It's the ManjulaAwakening, open up your eyes. Kiana's on the deck, cutting through the lies. From the deep truth sessions to the walking clinic flow. She's gonna tell you everything you really need to know. No chaser, just spirit, yeah. She keeps it real. Dive deep to elevate. It's time to heal. I see a cold red on the 4th floor. Listen close. That person on your mind, yeah, they do the most. They smiling on the outside, but they're miserable within. Trying to save face, but they know they can't win. I'm picking up the energy, but let me be clear. That behavior right there, yeah, that's bitch made, my dear. They fumbled the bag, we dropped the prize. Now they watching from the sidelines. We're regretting their eyes. Don't let them spin the block unless they come in correct. Radical self-sight is what we expect. It's the ManjulaAwakening. Open up your eyes. Kiana's on the deck, cutting through the lies. From the deep truth sessions to the walking clinic flow. She's gonna tell you everything you really need to know. No chaser, just spirit, yeah. She keeps it real. Dive deep to elevate. It's time to heal. Take what resonates and chuck the rest. We don't force the shoe, we just pass the test. It ain't always pretty, sometimes it's gonna sting, but clarity is the gift that the awakening brings. Whether you're a Sag or Pisces or a Gemini, we're reclaiming our power, reaching for the sky. Yeah. If you need that emergency session, you know where to go. Don't let these people disturb your peace. I'll see y'all over on the extended Zoom. Create new life. Peace. What's up? What's good? What's going on, yo? Welcome to the tribe. Life is getting hard lately. I know that's right. We don't bitch about it getting hard, baby. We figure out what to do with it. Let's jump in. And staring at the ceiling, 3 a.m. again. Wondering about his silence, wondering where he's been. Is he reflecting? Is he moving on? Or just playing games until the break of dawn? You need the instant access, you need...
What's up, beautiful people? I have dearly missed y'all. I have been MIA, and it is so glad to be back. But I won't spend too much time. You know, YouTube gonna play with that algorithm, and that's okay. So I won't talk too much. I'll jump straight in and see what you can expect in your week ahead. I do ask as you guys come in that y'all smash that thumbs up button, leave a comment, share the video. And if you are looking for any personal readings, they are on the ManjulaAwakening.com. I want to thank those of you all that trusted me with your energy when I was missing on a YouTube, but I'm back and let's get to it. All right, Spirit. Yes, let's go for Aries at 444. Ooh. All right, Spirit, tap me in for Aries. Tap me in for Aries. What is going on for Aries in the week ahead? Knowledge. So you're gaining some sort of knowledge. You're gaining knowledge of something in the week ahead. And this knowledge you're gaining, it's for your protection. So you're about to find something out so that you can change the way that you're moving as it pertains to a situation. What is this knowledge that Aries is finding out in the week ahead? What is this knowledge that Aries is finding out in the week ahead? Also, what you know, like stick to what you know. It's for your protection as well. Let's see, Spirit, tap me in. Ooh, Three of Cups in the reverse. In the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Ooh. So it looks like that you're gonna be getting knowledge that someone, or there's definitely some sort of disconnect between you and someone, okay? And it definitely looks like that there's some sort of knowledge of a third party, or there's knowledge of something not working. It's like there's knowledge. You're going to be finding out that something is unrequited, and you've been trying to fit it in, like you've been trying to force it, okay? So it looks like you're going to be getting some sort of knowledge as to why um I don't know. It looks like you may be finding out that someone is not been feeding into your situation. Something is dysfunctional. Okay. Something is definitely dysfunctional, and there is a disconnect in something. In the week ahead, you're going to be finding out knowledge as to why this took place. And I have to be honest with you, it definitely looks like some sort of third party situation here. Like something just lost its spark, and it looks like someone was unhappy and they went towards an unhealthy social group, whether this be gossiping to a friendship group and just like, the friendships guiding them in another direction, or actually they was unhappy in this situation and they went and found another situation to fulfill them. That knowledge is coming out in the week ahead. How does Aries show up how does this knowledge affect Aries? The Four of Wands, how does it affect you? The Four of Wands, Three of Pentacles, the Two of Cups in the reverse, and the Chariot in the upright. So it definitely affects a relationship for you. It affects your stability. Good rising, Rosemary. I definitely feel like that it affects a relationship, your stability, your foundation. It affects a relationship imbalance, compatibility issues. Okay. It affects a situation moving forward. It affects a relationship and its ability to move forward. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Pentacles on top of the Knight of Swords. So you may find knowledge out of something, but it looks somebody does want to defend themselves, stand up for themselves. What's up, Millie? Let's see, Spirit, tap me in. How does Aries show up inside of this? Where is Aries standing in this? The King of Wands in the reverse. The Knight of Cups in the reverse. Oh yeah, baby, you're not seeing this shit clearly. So how Aries is showing up inside of this situation, you're definitely finding out some sort of knowledge that I don't know, you're more disconnected from a situation than you recognize. There's a real imbalance in a relationship. And I'm gonna be honest, how Aries is showing up, we have the King of Wands in the reverse, way too aggressive. Way too aggressive. And what that means, Aries, is you're applying and then the next card is the Knight of Cups in the reverse, and it literally says out of touch with reality. So Spirit is saying, hey, Pookie Tookie, I need you to take a second because you're refusing to gain a different perspective of this situation. And because of that, you're applying way too much effort, Pooh. Way too much. And so Spirit is about to give you some aggressive information, and it could be in this Cancer new moon that is coming up. And it's going to reveal why something needs to come to a flat out end. Okay. I'm gonna be honest here. Wake up, wake. She's back. Aries, it's time to let something go. Okay. I definitely see you showing up, applying way too much energy and effort to a situation. And so it looks like in the week ahead, you're going to be gaining knowledge of why this situation isn't working out and why it's time for you to wrap this shit up. And I will be honest, whoever this person is that has found themselves emotionally dissatisfied in the connection with you, this person does deem you as a tad bit bossy, and it's like you don't like as bossy as you are, you don't really like it's like when the King of Wands is in the reverse, it's like he's asking for a lot, but like, would you even be willing to do that? So this person definitely feels like that you're asking for more than what you're willing to give to this situation. And that's what's caused this person to be emotionally unhappy or something like that. But at the end of the day, Aries, you're showing up as the King of Wands in the reverse and the Knight of Cups in the reverse. You're definitely out of touch with reality inside of this situation and you're giving too much to it. And spirit is saying you're refusing to gain a different, like you're refusing to see this shit at face value. You're still constantly trying to invest in it. How has this person been showing up? The King of Swords in the reverse. I know we are fucking lying. What Kiki? Y'all need a Kiki. She's back. Okay, the Hermit energy in the World card. This person has been very cold, emotionally detached, like seeking their solitude. They have not been very interactive inside of this situation. I'm going to be honest with you. The World card is definitely telling me this person has been focusing on what's next. They've not been focusing on this situation or anything pertaining to their past. They're really focusing on what's next. Okay. This person has been showing up with the wrong intentions. Okay. And look, the death card is right here behind that. And behind the new moon at the bottom of the deck is the death card. So, whatever this situation is, Aries, I do see it coming to an end within the next week. Okay. So, what's the likely outcome of this situation in the next 7 days? The Four of Pentacles in the reverse, letting something go, and the High Priestess in the reverse. And this speaks about untapped potential here. And then the Empress in the reverse, no results. So the outcome of this situation in the next 7 days, whatever this is no results. So whatever this knowledge is, it's showing you that there's going to be no growth from this. And the reason that there's no growth from this is because the universe has a brand new opportunity that's trying to come in for you, but this shit's got to close up. Okay. So there could be a Cancer, a Leo, a Sag, a Scorpio, a Libra, Taurus, Pisces, Capricorn, Virgo. A lot going on here. Stability is trying to come in for you. Your timestamp was 444. Stability in a solid relationship is trying to come in for you. But it definitely looks like you have to let someone go before you can see growth. Let's move forward to Taurus, Spirit. Let's move forward. I need to go find my straw. You're so welcome, Millie Cruz, and thank you so much for your thumbs up and your gift. Let's get it, Spirit. Tap me in for Taurus. What can Taurus expect in the week ahead? What's the energy for Taurus? What's up? What's good? What's going on, Taurus? I want to thank you all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. I want to thank y'all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. I'm supporting the channel. It is greatly appreciated. Okay, so what's you have affluence coming out. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like that you have some sort of affluence coming towards you, and I feel like that it's unseen to you. I do feel like that this is hid from you, and I do feel like that you are being guided towards this affluence. So it's not like I can't sit here and tell you that affluence is just on the board for you. You're being guided towards it because I definitely what the there we go. Oh, that's so much better. I definitely feel like that it's something is being veiled. Okay. So I feel like that what's going on for you in the week ahead is affluence. So you are being led towards some sort of wealth, abundance, growth. And I know that affluence is saying like growth, I mean wealth and stuff like that. But I have to be honest with you. Me personally, I associate influence with affluence. I don't know why. The book is right here. Let me see what it says in the book. But I instantly get some sort of influence. Enjoy the fruits of your labors. You are being provided for and rewarded in at this time. Yeah, so there's definitely some sort of something that's being hid from you as far as your wealth and abundance is coming to the surface. But I have to be honest with you, I feel like that it comes with some sort of influence. How is this affluence showing up for Taurus? The Ace of Pentacles and the Moon card. It's showing up. I have to be honest with you. This is definitely something that's veiled because of the moon card being here, right? So this is hidden, but like how it's showing up, I definitely feel like that this affluence is coming through. I'm gonna be honest. You've got some financial worries, so and that's why it's like affluence. This is more than just wealth, because whoever I'm speaking to, I am definitely speaking to someone that is currently sitting in some sort of financial worries. Okay, you're definitely sitting in some sort of financial worries, but the week ahead is bringing you some sort of financial gain. Okay. It's in this financial gain, it's affluence, right? You're being rewarded. There is some sort of protection that's coming towards you. You don't see it, right? Because this is your week ahead. This is predictions, right? But I want you to know that because this is veiled, and it's coming to you, how it's coming to you, it's coming to you through some sort of where it's like there's a worry of financial stability, or even your health. Okay, it could be a financial or health worry at this time, and I definitely feel like that through this concern, you're you're taking actions that lead you directly into some sort of financial reward. How does this affluence affect my Taurus collective? The Knight of Cups. Damn. How does it affect you? It motivates you to feel good again. Hope is it's like it's I don't know. It's just it gives you and it gives you the desire to think outside of the box. But it is the Knight of Cups. So and then we have the Emperor in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. You immediate like how it affects you, it definitely triggers some sort of it definitely triggers some sort of passion, some sort of create. It's like whew, hope again. But at the bottom of the deck is telling me that there is some sort of subconscious storyline that makes you feel like that you can't really stand firm on it. Yeah, the Four of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. It's like, yeah, it's like, how does this affect you? This affluence, it's like, okay, it's like if you got a bill, that if like let's just say like my mom, the last that I was really close to her, she was talking about property taxes, right? And so it's like you don't have property taxes, and out of nowhere you get the money to pay your property taxes, and it's like, whew, it's a sigh of relief. But then it's like, yeah, okay, that's one thing taken care of, right? So it's like how it affects you. It's like it takes one burden off of you, but then immediately you recognize that you still have these nine other burdens to deal with. So there is some sort of relief coming to you that you don't see, but it's like it's not enough for you to think, like, don't get wasteful with it, basically. Don't get wasteful. Be grounded with it. How is Taurus showing up in the week ahead? Thank y'all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated. We have the Hermit energy, the Seven of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles. Damn, Taurus. Taurus, I will say that how you're showing up, you are getting in your own way. I will say that you are showing up as someone that is getting in your own way. You may be trying to, like, let's continue on with that storyline. Let's say that you've been having a hard time paying your property taxes, and you get this large lump sum of money, and it's like, ooh, it's just enough with a little bit extra for you to pay your property taxes. But that little bit extra, you might, let's say that, I don't know, let's say that you got a little girlfriend, a little boyfriend that um really won't let you hang out with their ass unless you come with the bag, unless you come with a bottle of Don Julio, or unless your toes is looking good and your nails is look, whatever the case may be. And so uh let's just go with the little shorty won't let you hang out with her unless you come over with, you pay for her toes or something. Let's go with that storyline. So you get some sort of large lump sum to pay your property taxes, and then there's a little extra, but it ain't quite enough to get Shorty's nails done. So then you shortchange your property taxes so that you can get Shorty's nails done for her, so that you can at least hang out and hit for the weekend. Spirit, I have to be honest with you. The Seven of Wands is definitely saying that you're defending something that's indefendable. Like, it's something like you got to let that go. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, pay your property taxes and let Shorty sit still for a second, type ish. You know what I'm saying? And who I'm speaking to is like, I'm gonna pick Shorty up, and I'm gonna let these properties. I'm gonna give them a little bit, and I'm gonna let the rest of them sit still while I indulge in the Shorty for the weekend. And that's what is the issue. Okay. So Spirit is saying do some sort of reflecting on that, because there is a need for improvement on Taurus's end in the week ahead. The Three of Cups in the reverse is Taurus relying a little too much on socializing, celebrating something prematurely. So, what's the likely outcome? Okay. The Two of Wands in the reverse. Oh, Jesus. The Knight of Swords in the reverse, and the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, the Three of Wands in the reverse. Taurus said, hey, Key, who I'm telling you, I'm ruled by Venus. Baby, I'm going to figure this shit out. And I'm going to be honest with you. I definitely have a Taurus. That is, like, the likely outcome of this is you still going at something with the wrong intentions. Okay. Definitely still aggressively pursuing something that is indefensible. Okay. It's something that it just needs to be get, like, you know what I'm saying? I have to be honest. It's just like there's something that it's like, if I'm not gonna call you out, but because I know exactly who I'm talking to, I won't call you out. But I will say that if you don't take the advice given here in this message, and I am speaking to a Taurus that is like recognizing that there's a need for improvement, but it's like the amount of work, it's almost like whatever this thing is that's indefensible, it's your justification for fun. It's your justification for shit. I'm just trying to take some weight off my back. That's your justification for doing it. And it's almost like I'm speaking to a Taurus that likely outcome is you still doing it because you just need to take the weight off of your back. And that does lead to a financial loss. I just have to be honest, okay? But I won't harp on that too long. There could be a Taurus, a Gemini, a Scorpio, a Libra, a Virgo, a Sag, Capricorn, Aquarius, Aries, Cancer. Y'all, I'm sorry. I just got this hair out of my face. Yeah, I went too long for Taurus. Oh. All right, Spirit. Tell me in for Gemini. What's up? What's going on, Gemini? What's up? What's good? What's going on, Gemini? Let's get it. Spirit, let me see. What's going on for Gemini in the week ahead? What's good? What's going on for Gemini in the week ahead? Ooh, shadow. We have the shadow coming out, which is a 43 card, which breaks down to 7. And 7 is about evaluating things, right? So I feel like that what's going on for you in the week ahead is I do feel like that there's a lot of self-reflection, just some evaluation to put you in a like there's a cycle ending for sure. To put you in a position for transformation. Okay. So you're in the middle of a transformation so that you can receive a message. And this message will help you navigate the dark. So you must face the shadows so that you can go through a transformation. Ooh, you can really learn how to be a night walker. Oh, that's right. What is it? What did they say? Though I walk through the shadows. What is it? What is it? That's what I'm getting. What is that saying? Um, though I walk through the shadows of I don't know, what is that? The shadows of death? What is that saying? Oh, because it's clearly not coming through clearly, but I'm channeling that. I'm hearing it heavily. It's just not coming through loud. Some static has got to be cleared up. Though I walk through the shadows or the valleys of death. What is that saying? No, not the biblical. Though I walk through the valleys of the shadows of death, or something like that. Let me see. How is this showing up? How is this shadow showing up? It's showing up for you to do some evaluation so that you can go through a transformation, so that you can receive a message that will help you navigate the dark. At the end of the day, that's what you need to know. How does this shadow show up in the week? Damn, in the week ahead. Damn, the 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, I shall fear no evil. Is it feel or fear? Um, As I walk through the valleys of the shadows of death, I shall feel no evil. There we go. Thank you, Jonetta. Oh, that's my auntie's name too. She's on the other side. Um, I shall feel no evil. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Um, She's an Aries, so there could be an Aries significant here. But how it's showing up, we have the Five of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords in the reverse. So you may feel outcasted from a Libra or a Virgo in the week ahead. And Spirit is saying that you're going to have to reflect on the shadow aspects of feeling outcast by this person, right? So, Bone Thugs and Harmony. I take a look at my life in real life is nothing left. I take a look at my life in real life is nothing left. Bone Thugs and Harmony song. Okay. Y'all stay with it there. This person is, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna have to stop saying that because I said that to these people at the courthouse last week. And that woman looked at me and she said, well, I hope you would be. Anyways, Um, I'm gonna be honest with you. You're this shadow because someone is making you feel weak minded. Someone is making you feel outcasted. Someone is making you feel left out in the cold and inferior to them in the week ahead. And Spirit wants you to look at the shadow of this. Fuck them. Fuck what they're doing and how they're acting. Look at the shadow of why it feels this way so that you can go through a transformation. Well, so that you could go on and receive that message or give that message. I think you're giving the message in a grounded way because you're about to be starting something new that requires your focus, Pookie Tookie, and whoever and whatever this is getting ready to fuck up your karmic path. So Spirit is saying, I need you to face the shadow of this so that you can go ahead and be ready to hey, do some things in the dark and not feel scared. Okay? Because right now I'm speaking to somebody that's scared of the dark, and that's okay. Yeah, you sitting with a whole lot of indecision and a whole lot of confusion, and you're overly dependent on this person. And so this person is going to try to make you feel real small about yourself in the week ahead. And Spirit is saying, hey, let them have their moment. Let them have their moment. Let them think they're making you feel small. But the bigger question here is, why do you feel small? Fuck what they trying to do. Why do you feel small? Okay? Because you shouldn't. I'm here to let you know that you shouldn't. Let me see something real quick. Why does this make them feel small? Yeah, because the motherfuckers getting ready to try to, hey, baby. Let me see why. Why does this make my Gemini collective feel small? The Seven of Wands, this person challenges you because you have to defend your, this person may try to throw something about your character against you. Um, yeah, this person may try to, why does this make you feel small? Because it makes it, because you feel like that you're having to defend your belief, you're having to defend and protect your position. Um, I don't know. I just feel like you're expecting empathy from somebody that like I'm gonna be honest. It's like you're expecting empathy from someone. Like you have absolutely fabulous people skills, right? And so the Knight of Cups, it's in the upright. And I feel like that you're having to defend your desire to, like, you know what I'm saying, to rejuvenate, like I don't know. Somebody's definitely trying to make you seem naive, young-minded. Uh This is ugly. Who the fuck is this bitch? Because the Queen of Swords in the reverse, she is a bitch, undeniably. And she's associated with the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. That's a bitch too. She's neglectful of other people. She's neglectful of her resources, the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. And unfortunately, I'm just going to be honest with you, Gemini. You are a resource to this person, and this person is definitely neglecting you. And I feel like that why this person would make you feel little is because like you feel like that you are defending why you are trying to care about a situation. How is Gemini showing up here? You're definitely no, get the fuck out of here. I took too long off, didn't I? I was taking care of me. And I'm gonna tell you right now, Gemini, you're gonna have to take care of you in the week ahead. Because how you're showing up is the hermit in the reverse, the devil in the reverse, the moon card in the five of swords. So, the hermit card in the reverse speaks about really foolishness. Okay. It speaks about being like kind of like ignoring wise advice, kind of like being self-absorbed in your own advice, right? It says loneliness, isolated. You're definitely feeling lonely and isolated from this situation. And it's like this particular devil card in the reverse, it definitely does say overcome evil. So I do feel like that you feel isolated and detached from this situation, but you're seeing it through an illusion. Even the Seven of Cups is here. The Two of Swords and the Seven of Cups came out earlier when I was shuffling, and the Two of Swords in the reverse is you better think twice. But it's like you're thinking twice, like you're second guessing your intuition, and you're not seeing this shit clearly. You're too dependent on who this person is. And I definitely feel like that spirit is saying we don't even have to focus on this person in the week ahead because I'm telling you how this person is going to make you feel. And spirit is saying stop worrying about stop worried about why this person is doing that and all of that. This week, spirit wants you to focus on the shadow of why this person's behavior is even able to affect you. Because if you can address that, then you can go through the transformation that can help you receive the messages you need that will help you navigate the dark and rely less on this person. Okay, I'm done. Put this fucking burden down. This bitch is a burden. Whoever this is fucking God still loves them, but just because God loves them don't mean you got to. You understand what I'm saying? Or whoever your divine is, they love them regardless, but that doesn't mean, and you got to love your neighbor. Absolutely. Don't go out here and turn evil, but baby, turn this motherfucker over to the universe. He or she is not your responsibility anymore. Right now, it's just time to do the housekeeping. My auntie's in Aries, and I would agree. Let's move on to Cancer. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Cancer? Let's jump in and see what's going on for you in the week ahead. I want to thank y'all for smashing that thumbs up button, y'all. Let me see, Spirit, what's going on for Cancer in the week ahead? Ooh, Cancer, we got soulmate energy coming in for you. I like it. Safe travel, safe travels. OMG. So, Cancer, we got soulmate energy, and the road towards it is protected. You've got traveling grace. Safe travels, my love. Enjoy. Could be taking some sort of road trip or something with a significant other. Let's see. How does this soulmate energy show up for Cancer in the week ahead? Someone could be 49 or 30. Someone's name could be Terrence. The Seven of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. Somebody's coming to fight for the right to be in your life. Okay, somebody, yeah, Ten of Pentacles. Somebody is like, nah, baby, I'm not going no fucking where, neither are you. Somebody is coming, like somebody is coming to roll up their sleeves and they're sticking to the plan, baby. They said it's my story and I'm sticking to it. Okay. Yeah, somebody's coming to defend their position in your life. I have to be honest with you. This could be an Aries, a Taurus, maybe a Leo. How does this affect or impact my Cancerian collective? What's up, Debbie? What's up, Michelle? Ooh, the Six of Swords. It gives you what you want. It makes you it like you are the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Let me take the third card. It's a like okay, so remember we got the safe travels, right? We got the safe travels. So the journey is protected. How this is impacting you, I definitely feel like that um something that you like I just feel like that there was it's giving you forward movement. The Six of Swords is here. So let me clear that up before I give you the rest. It's definitely how it's affecting you. It's allowing you to move forward. It's allowing you to leave chaos in the back. Okay. But the King of Wands is in the reverse, and so is the Six of Wands. So what this is doing is like how it's impacting you. It's going to impact you and show you how the way that you've been handling something, how aggressive you've been. Someone's name could be Millie. So how aggressive you've been about something has been the thing that has been blocking success in this journey. So something in the week ahead is moving towards, like it's moving towards calmer waters. But in the process of moving towards calmer waters, Cancer, you are going to be required, like it's going to impact you in a way. It's going to cause you to see how you've been handling something too aggressively, and that's been causing lack of forward movement. Okay. How is Cancer showing up in the week ahead? How is Cancer showing up? About to head to work? Well, you have a wonderful work day, my love. Let me see, Spirit. Tap me in. Yeah, see, I have to be honest with you. So, okay, that's cool. That's fine. Okay. I'm gonna tell you something and just it's okay. Awareness is better. Okay. Awareness. Yeah, you've been showing up as a I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you now. But it's okay. It's okay. You've been showing up as very mediocre. Okay. You've been showing up as the wet blanket to the situation. I have to be honest with you. You have been. But it looks like that somebody is coming in. Okay, it's a night, so we'll have to say knight in shining armor. Somebody saying, "I see my baby is my Cancer baby is a little emotional and has got some shit going on, and they getting beside themselves and they're not really being practical in the way that they're responding or acting to this situation. So it looks like your person is coming towards you with a practical mindset so because they're seeing that you're not being the practical one. And so they're just gonna say, you know what, I'm not doing call Cancer out. It's their birthday season. Happy birthday. It's your birthday and you can do it how you want, okay? But it does look like your little honey bun is like, I got you, baby. Okay. But I will be honest, you have been showing up a little lopsided in the way that you've been functioning inside of this, and your little honey bun is coming through to be like, look, let's straighten this shit out. Cause look, yeah, this is nice. Oh, this is nice. Okay. We do have safe travels, divinity, and then boundaries. So, and then power is right behind that. So they're this person is coming towards you in a way to straighten this out, to set boundaries in it, in a way that empowers the both of you all. What's the likely outcome of this? I do feel like yes, the sun card, you guys are, whatever this is for you, you are headed towards a happier spot in this soulmate situation. Okay. You are headed to a happier spot in this soulmate situation, a more joyful, vital position. Okay. And with more clarity. And so the likely outcome of this is the realization of self deception. Okay. There is going to be a realization that I have to be it's just about recognizing that you've not been like, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes we think we're showing up better than what we really are. Especially in our birthday seasons, and we tend to get a little bit entitled, you know what I'm saying? Like my son's a Cancer and we pulled up on my dad yesterday. I got to see my dad. It was good. It was really good to see him. But my dad is tough. He's tough. And my son is a Cancer, and my dad said something, wasn't nothing major to me, but I'm accustomed to my father. And it hurt my son's feelings, and he was sitting in the car crying and all of that good stuff. And really, my son was bored. And because my son was bored, he he expected my father to give him his undivided attention. It was his birthday. He was the reason why we ended up pulling up over there. And my father, I think my father had told him to hold on, or kind of like dismissed him basically. And my son was bored and he wanted everybody's attention, because why are we bored on my birthday? And that played into him being sensitive. And so that's kind of what's going on here with Cancer in the week ahead. And so it's almost just like just recognizing that your person's going to put some boundaries down, and it's going to illuminate to you where you've kind of been insufficient in the way that you've been showing up. But I want you to know it's going to be in a way that empowers you. Okay. I'm done. Let's move on. The worst of a situation is over. So stop crying about it, okay? It's now time for the change. All right, Spirit, clear my energy space. We got through the first quarter, the first four. Clear my energy and let me get into the second four.
Girl, truth, stop sugarcoating lies, let's get into the root. I'm pulling up the energy, I'm tapping in the night. We're gonna see what's hidden in the dark and bring it to the light. It's the ManjulaAwakening, open up the eyes. Kiana's on the deck, cutting through the lies. From the deep truth sessions to the walking clinic flow. She's gonna tell you everything you really need to know. No chaser, just spirit, yeah. She keeps it real. Dive deep to elevate. It's time to heal. I see a cold red on the fourth floor. Listen close. That person on your mind, yeah, they do the most. They smiling on the outside, but they're miserable within. Trying to save face, but they know they can't win. I'm picking up the energy, but let me be clear. That behavior right there, yeah, that's bitch made, my dear. They fumbled the bag, they dropped the prize. Now they watching from the sidelines. We're regretting their eyes. Don't let them spin the block unless they come in correct. Radical self-sight is what we expect. It's the ManjulaAwakening. Open up your eyes. Kiana's on the deck, cutting through the lies. From the deep truth sessions to the walking clinic flow. She's gonna tell you everything you really need to know. No chaser, just spirit, yeah. She keeps it real. Dive deep to elevate. take what resonates and chuck the rest. We don't force the shoe, we just pass the test. It ain't always pretty, sometimes it's gonna sting, but clarity is the gift that the awakening brings. Whether you're a Sag or Pisces or a Gemini, we're reclaiming our power, reaching for the sky. Yeah. If you need that emergency session, you know where to go. Don't let these people disturb your peace. I'll see y'all over on the extended Zoom. Create new life. Peace.
What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? Let's jump in for Leo, shall we? Let's jump in for Leo. Dang, why Leo ain't got no... Let me see. What's going on with Leo? All right, Spirit. Tap me in for Leo. 5130. All right, Leo. Thank you so much for smashing that thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated. Leaving that comment. Let's jump in and see what's going on for you in your week ahead. What's going on for Leo? What's up, Leo, babe? Okay. Okay, so we have trust. Ooh, so your week ahead is trust and home. So home is a 10 card. And I definitely feel like that you're returning to a place of comfort. So something is closing out. You're at the end of a cycle so that you can return to a place of comfort. But you have to trust the process, right? So when something comes to an end, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like those Marvel movies, is what I'm getting. Like when the movie comes to an end, I mean, you can get up and leave when that first ending comes and the first credits come, but there's always a small little nugget if you're willing to wade through the credits, right? There's a little nugget there. And I definitely feel like that if you're willing to trust the process, there's some sort of nugget for you in the week ahead. My armpits just started sweating too. And I have a blanket on, so it's cold. So there's definitely spirit coming through um with a deep confirmation. That's like one of my first original confirmations too. Ace of Cups. And I said that's literally one of my first. Baby, y'all gonna have to go play with somebody else because Kiki ain't gonna be it. I don't give a fuck if I've been MIA or not. I'm never gonna be the one to play with, okay? Because I just literally got the revelation that I was like, oh, and that was one of my first confirmations too. It was when I noticed. Anyways, I won't give you all of that. But we got the Ace of Cups here. The universe is going to bring you into a brand new gift. Okay, something that is unexperienced before. I made a word up. Okay, Pookie took you right with it. This is something that is unexperienced. You've never experienced this before. Doesn't mean that it's like it could be a job. It's just a new experience within that job. I don't know. Let me see. But let me see. How is this showing up? What is this? What is it that you're asking them to trust? You're sweating too, but you're menopause. I'm not menopause. Pookie, Tookie. Hey Angel, what's up, my love? I'm coming to see y'all in a minute. So we have the the 8 of Pentacles in the Strength card. So you're having to trust how it's showing up. The 8 of Pentacles in the reverse in the Strength card, and the Queen of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, look, and courage is behind home, and then the Strength card is out here. So courage is definitely needed, but working too hard. I feel like that how this is showing up is you're being given the day off in the week ahead. I'm gonna be honest. You have to trust the process. Ooh, Jesus. What sign are we doing, Leo? I feel you. Okay, so Here's the deal. You put too much effort. You've been the one doing the work. You've been the chaser. You've been the worker. And in the week ahead, you have to trust that you can't do the work. You have to trust that this is not your week to do all the work in the world. This is not your week to sign up for each and every single overtime hour. This is not your week to chase after that no contact situation. This is not your week to go in your children's room and clean up their mess. This is not your week to do all the work. And you got to trust the process. You have to trust the process. There is some sort of karmic path that is playing out in the week ahead, and you have to hold back from your innate desire to rush towards something and do all the work. It's the only way your manifestation comes in. How does this impact or affect Leo? The Eight of Swords, how this affects or impacts you, releases from constrictions. You are relieved of your duties. Some of you all, it's literally just that simple. You're being relieved of your duties. And Spirit is saying, hey, don't you motherfucking dare go into that lack mindset. Don't you dare go into that, oh, nothing works out for me. Don't you dare go into that because this is working out. No, it ain't working out. This is already worked out for you. You just have to be willing to trust and take your hand off the wheel. I'm so glad I gave that spiel because I said this is working out and then I needed to correct it. And I said this is worked out. Bitch, when I say it's worked out, you better go play with somebody else and Kiana ain't never going to be it. It's worked out. King of Pentacles is here. The most stable, solid, can fix and stabilize anything and looks good while doing it. It's already worked out. So don't you dare go into that mindset of thinking things aren't working out for you because, baby, it's already worked out for you. Justice. Come on, Pookie. I'm going to be honest with you. You're being relieved of your duties because it's been one-sided. You've been doing all of the work. Mm. Well, you're released of it. Okay? In the week ahead, you are released of it. You are released of it. But I gotta just keep it a buck. And it definitely makes it makes you feel less secure. It does make you feel less secure. And it makes you feel either guilt or shame. One of the two. However, Spirit is like, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't give something more credit than what it deserves. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't stand when a motherfucker be like, I'm be honest. I believe, yeah, you feeling low on the inside, definitely put yourself, spend some extra attention on the outside, okay? But I'm a firm believer, baby. Them clothes don't make you, okay? Them clothes ain't never made you. You made them clothes, period. Because even on your worst day, the same shit that you just put on effortlessly, the next motherfucker would have to put some thought into it. You hear me? So, even on your worst day, I need you to understand that it's already taken care of. And that's what you need to know in the week ahead. So, whatever this is that you're being relieved of, Pookie Tookie, you was the secret sauce. And that's the truth. who is this? Leo. How is Leo? What you said? Oh, I love you. Let me see, Spirit. Tell me in how is Leo showing up here inside of this? The Knight of Swords. You see what I'm saying? You too, like, it's a no. You it's a no. Just stop. It says aggressive persuasion. Like you're trying to pursue this too aggressively. Stop. You have to trust. I have a wound. Okay. I have a deep wound that I feel like that if I don't do the work of something, that everything is going to fucking fall apart. Leo, you do too. And in the last 14 days, the universe has showed me that no, the fuck it won't. Okay. So I'm going to share that with you. I'm going to give you that for free. Okay. No, it won't. No, it won't. I promise. And if something does fall away, trust that you are being led back towards your true comfort, towards your true path, towards where you belong. Okay? Because, baby, if something falls off, baby, you somewhere you ain't have no business being in the first motherfucking place. Okay? The Queen of Cups, yeah, baby. Queen of Cups in the reverse, and then the Nine of Pentacles. I will say this. I ain't gonna knock your head off too bad, Leo. I do see that you are like how you're showing up is you are depressed and sad. Like I'm not gonna call you depressed, but you are emotionally dissatisfied and unhappy and emotionally depleted, okay? And you feel unsupported. And Spirit is saying you feel unsupported by that. And because you're so focused on trying to make sure that doesn't collapse, you're not even paying attention that what this over here is being held up and you're not the one holding it up. Ooh, that's the message. You're so focused on holding this up that you was holding this up, but then this distracted you so much you took this hand and put it over here and you ain't even recognize that this is still up. And that's where your attention is like you're being shifted back to that. And that's beautiful because that over there, whatever the fuck that is that I keep pointing at it, it's the Nine of Pentacles, baby. That is you finally getting to like there's no rewards. There's no rewards over there. The rewards are over here. What's the likely outcome? Oh, sheesh. Look, sheesh. What's the likely outcome of this right here? Is a lot. Bottom of the deck is the Tower card. This is inevitable. This is inevitable. This is something something is unworkable. You've been working too hard. I have to be honest, you are being relieved of your duties. We have the Ten of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. I feel like the Nine of Wands is in the reverse. I definitely feel like that the likely outcome of this week is I definitely see like that you're giving up. I definitely feel like that that is interesting. That is interesting, Leo, because this card, it definitely says strings attached for the likely outcome. And then this drill bit, I don't know if y'all seen it, but this drill bit got to rolling and it stopped. I definitely feel like that the likely outcome of this is I do feel like that this situation comes to a halt. And Spirit wants you to trust that and let it go. But I'm just going to give you the channel message for when this started rolling. There's going to be a reason for you to try to, like, there's going to be a desire, a thought to try to drill through this halt, that you're going to try to force this. You're going to try to force this. Like, instead of letting something go that you know you should let go of, um, there's going to be an instance where you'll just make up a reason to reach out. Don't do it. Don't do it. You'll make up a reason to reach out. Don't do it. Okay? Temper yourself. Temper yourself. Don't All I'm gonna say is don't do it. When you get like, I want you to make sure. I want you to make sure that that is the last result, okay? Before you do it. You're so welcome, Leo, babe. Thank you for commenting and keeping that chat alive. Thank you for your participation. Let's move on to Virgo. All right, Spirit, tap me in for Virgo. What's going on for Virgo in the week ahead, Spirit? What's up, Debbie O? What's going on for Virgo in the week ahead? Thank y'all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated. Spirit, tap me in. What's going on for Virgo in the week ahead? What was that? Because it didn't come out lucky. Okay, it wanted to come out, but it didn't. Let me see, Spirit, tap me in. What's going on for Virgo in the week ahead? Debbie, I wish you wouldn't have put all that in my chat. And I really wish I wouldn't. I'm not me type what you want to type. I wish I wouldn't have read it though. Because what I will say to you, Debbie, is the more that you embrace your solitude as a Virgo with all of that Virgo, the more you embrace it and stop resisting it, or like, just find peace in it, the the better your situation will become. That's a lot of Virgo to be someone resisting solitude. At least that's what's coming through. Like I said, I wish I wouldn't have read it. Okay, because it just came through. Let me see, Spirit. Tap me in for Virgo. Tap me in for my Virgo collective. What's going on in the week ahead? What's up, Karen? Transmute. You got some shit to transmute. 44 can be significant for you. Yeah, baby. You got some transmutation to do in the week ahead. You got to transmute some energy. It is the key. It is your good luck charm. Once you do this transmuting, the palace doors are about to open up to you, Virgo. That's why Lucky tried to come out. That's why Lucky tried to come out. Oh shit, Spirit, talk about it. And Lucky is a green card. Let me see where it's at. I just want to see where it's at right now compared to everything that's here, because what I want to say is that Lucky tried to come out, but it wasn't able to come out because it's something like a lucky break. A Jupiter energy is trying to come towards you, but until you what you're not transmuting is blocking out that lucky energy. So once you go through this transmutation, once you transmute this energy, it is the key towards unlocking that luck. Let me see. Bitch, baby, baby. Who are they playing with? Who am I fucking playing with? Who am I playing with? Look, dramatic. I don't care. At the top of the deck, I'm telling you, Virgo, you're gonna have to go play with your pussy, play with your dick, because it ain't gonna be me, not today. Because I'm telling you, if you can transmute this energy, it is the key to you having some sort of lucky break. Okay, for real, it is. Let me see. What is this that they're needing to transmute? That is wild to me, Spirit. That is wild. I love those kind of moments, honey. That's why I do what I do. You can't have it right now because you have an issue with power and dominance. You can't have it right now because you have an issue with power and dominance. 32 is significant. How do I know that? Because whenever this unlocks, look what you get. You get the power. And it's a 46 card. And I told you 44 is significant for you in the week ahead. And so, damn, 44, if you can, like, you can get the power, but you got to click. You got 2 clicks. The power is 2 clicks away. And it definitely starts with transmuting something, because you know what I'm saying? Somebody can be very powerful and have a lot, like be very influential, right? But if they have the tendency for power struggle, then when they get in that, then they end up being a dictator and not a powerful leader, right? So or something like that for you, Virgo. You'll have to take that as a resonance. That's crazy. You're close to it though, Virgo. Damn, the 5 of Swords, self-sabotage. You got to be willing to look at some self-sabotaging ways. Let me see. What are they transmuting? The Hanged Man, you have to, and it's in the upright, you have to gain a new perspective. In the 8 of Wands, you definitely needing to gain some sort of different perspective. Something is definitely not going to move forward. Okay, we got the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is the universe putting you in a timeout so that you can surrender something, or that so something can be handled without your hands. You was in the way of something playing out, or the universe needs you to surrender something so that it can continue to play out. And then we have the 8 of Wands, which is in the reverse, and that is another card of something not moving forward. So what is being transmuted? Something. Woo, Jesus, what y'all got? Y'all, shit, Virgo, what y'all got going on? Ace of Swords again at the bottom of the deck. When I just closed my eyes, I just heard, I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. So I definitely feel like that the moment that you close off, like, right? So, like, if when you stop trying to use your 2 eyes and you start listening to your intuition, you're a control freak. Let's just call it what it is. Let's just call it what it is. And I feel like that's what is needing to be surrendered. Because with restriction, with the Hanged Man here, and then the 8 of Wands in the reverse, what you're being told to transmute is this stagnation. Like, right? Like you're being told to transmute, trying to control the way something is moving. Ace of Swords in the reverse, and then the 3 of Swords. So you're being told to surrender your perception, the way that you're looking at movement, right? So you're being told to transmute. Either way it goes, you aren't seeing something clearly because of pain. And that's why you may be feeling kind of like powerless. And Like you may feel powerless in other areas. And because you feel powerless in other areas, you're overexerting your dominance in other areas. You're definitely coming off as closed minded. And it's because of pain, turmoil, loss, sorrow, strife, heartbreak. It's almost that energy of, you know, I'm quick to embody it, especially when it comes to my family. And I'm getting better. You know what I'm saying? I'm growing. But it's like, like you try to be a better person, and it's like everybody just keeps pushing you there. You like, all right, keep pushing me. Fuck it, I'm here. Y'all pushed me, now deal with it. Here she is. That's you. That's you. It's almost like Virgo is saying that all of your experiences or a certain situation pushed you to this certain place. And now you here. And now fuck it, deal with it. Deal with it or get the fuck out. That's kind of where Virgo is at. And I definitely feel like that's the energy that you're being told to transmute here. Spirit is wanting you to transmute this energy because you're right. You're right. You're there. And they pushed you there for a reason. But where you're wrong at is they didn't push you there for them to deal with it. They pushed you there because the divine needed you to deal with it. The divine needed Virgo to deal with it because you wasn't going to be willing to look at that 3 of Swords without being pushed there. Well, what's up, embassy? Or damn, ambassador. So let me see. How does this transmuting impact Virgo? The 3 of Swords. It definitely causes you to have to look. It like distress caused by mental anguish. So like you're definitely being called. You gonna have to look at some shit. The 3 of Swords is then backed by the 9 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Pentacles is about enjoying the fruits of your labor. It's about self-sufficiency, right? Inner peace. So this is like how this transmuting energy impacts you. It's going to cause you to really become self-sufficient and find inner peace after a time of like relying on this 3 of Swords. I definitely feel like that I'm speaking to someone that has kind of relied on the pain to motivate and push them. Ooh, shit. And well, whatever it motivated and pushed you towards a life of comfort, it did push you towards some sort of comfort, some sort of stability, right? However, however, it's like now that survival method that it's no longer working. It's just not working. Yeah, the 5 of Swords. Damn, it's not working. Now it's sabotaging you. Okay, now it's sabotaging you. So let's say that I was able, because I do like I have two children. Y'all know that. Those of you all that have been around for a minute, I have 2 children. And my daughter is my oldest child. And baby, phew, Jesus, she's so smooth. Okay. Like so smooth. And like I can just like she can be in the middle of doing whatever. And I can ask her to do something. I can ask her to start scrubbing the baseboards and then clean the cobwebs. And she's out there having the time of her life, and she'll do it. Baby, let me ask my son to do it. And baby, bring out the cigarettes and the fifth, okay? Because it's World War V in this bitch. You hear me? But so the discipline mechanisms that I use for my daughter absolutely will not work on my son. And the discipline mechanisms that I use on my son are over exaggerated when it comes to my daughter. I'm speaking to a Virgo that is needing to understand that, like, let's say this portion of your journey was child number one. Those ways are not working for you moving forward. I'm definitely speaking to a Virgo that how this is like how this transmutation is impacting you is it's helping you to see that your sense of control, your sense of power and dominance right now because of your sense of feeling powerless in this area is stalling forward movement in another area of your life that has that has effortless forward movement. Okay. I don't know why I'm rambling so much. My sixth house stellium is activated right now. Okay. And it's been whooping your girl's ass. Okay. And I do have a sixth house. Virgo is the sixth house. And then I got a stellium and it's whooping my ass. So that might be why I'm honing in on it like that. But let's move forward and see how Virgo's been showing up. You are in a season of transmuting some sort of deep bedded wound right now. And they have to be transmuted because it's causing you to sabotage your successful journey forward. Look, damn. Virgo, you might want to rewatch this because I'm kind of like putting shit together as we go. But look, the talisman is the key, right? It's your good luck charm. It's the key to unlocking everything. What does it unlock for you? Your divine masculine, your ability to take action with ease. And look, damn, your ability to take actions with ease. And we literally go here to what is this card? Past life and then fire. And this is in your past, you literally took action with ease. Like there was a time where Virgo didn't try to control the flow of things. Virgo just kind of let things happen. But now it's like Virgos kind of lost their momentum to just enjoy the journey. It's like now Virgo overthinks every action that they take. How is Virgo showing up here? The Knight of Swords, the Chariot in the reverse, and the Six of Wands. So focused on victory that you're actually you're what did they say? Expectation is the root of all disappointment. Two of Cups in the reverse for how Virgo is showing up. I got a headache too, Virgo. Something is more complicated than it has to be. That's for sure. Virgo, I definitely have you as someone that's showing up as a little bit confrontational. And the Chariot in the reverse is definitely telling me that you are wanting it's like you're just I'm not sure if you're just wanting victory. Like, I don't know if you're wanting just any kind of victory because that's what it's giving me because it's definitely telling me that you're feeling powerless in another area of your life. And because of that, you're hyper focusing on just being victorious. And the Chariot in the reverse is about like kind of like, am I speaking to Virgo? Yes. It's like just Roman, it's just like no sense of direction with that determination here. And because of that, well, you're showing up as imbalanced and creating tension within partnerships, distrust and misunderstandings. So it looks like that the universe is kind of putting you on ice, Virgo. Like the universe isn't allowing partnerships in your world or something like, or just it just seems like that there's an imbalance or something like that. I don't know what that means for you. The King of Swords is here, which is saying that, and he's in the upright. So this is about making a head over heart decision. So let me see. What's the likely outcome of this transmutation? The universe is trying to give you some sort of lucky break, but the universe needs you to surrender something. But like the universe needs you to surrender some sort of wounded mentality, releasing your emotional wounds so that you can stop sabotaging some sort of lucky break. Because whatever this lucky break is, the universe isn't giving it to you. Yeah, the Two of Swords. You better think twice. An ongoing stalemate. So if I was going to take this stack right here for your likely outcome, the universe is saying in the next 7 days, there is an ongoing stalemate. It's like whatever stalemate is here, whatever this hangman is, it is continued at the outcome of this week because there is a need to do this transmutation. And like you have to transmute something and you can't just go focus. I'll never forget this one Virgo. I was talking to this one Virgo, and one time he said to me, it was so funny because it didn't have anything to do with the price of tea in China. He said, what did he say? How did he say it? He said, everything attached to me is happy. Okay. That doesn't mean that the way you're showing up for me is not creating happiness in my world. But so like there is some sort of instance like, okay, as long as I can get this other area of my life to make sense and successful, then it'll be, well, I don't know why that's not successful because everything else in my life is going successful. So, well, that's got to be the problem. That's how this is almost coming up, okay? And spirit is saying, well, if that's going to be your excuse, watch everything else fall apart just so that I can get you to pay attention to this right here because this has got to be transmuted. The hangman in the Eight of Wands says that something cannot move forward. And I've spent too much time. I've spent 20 fucking minutes on Virgo. I'm done. What you laughing for? And when did you laugh? I'm done, Virgo. I don't know. I know when you laugh. Naveed, hello. How are you? Let's move on to Libra. Virgo, I hope you are able to make sense of that, but the likely outcome of that is an ongoing stalemate. I spend way too much time there and I feel like I need a cigarette and I don't even smoke them anymore. Woo, woo-sa. I will definitely keep you lifted. I will definitely put you up on the altar for sure, Naveed. And I know that everything's working out I know that everything is already worked out for you. When the Virgo was all grumpy, acting wonderful. Yes, absolutely. Let me go, Spirit. Let me go for Libra. I'm gonna re-timestamp Libra because I needed to clean my space. Shit. I still have to stand by the fact Virgo is still my favorite earth sign, but I will say Virgo energy is just not easy to navigate. And y'all know one of my real good homegirls, she's a Virgo, and I love her because she gonna keep it real, real honest. Look, I'm keep on rambling. I'm sorry, I'm just not done with Virgo, I guess. But she gonna keep it real, real fucking honest. She don't care about hurting nobody's feelings or nothing like that. But so Virgo is not easy energy to navigate. And I'm a Virgo South Node, and I have a sixth house stellium. One thing I am is super hard on myself. I'm hard on myself. So Virgos are just very hard to please. Just that simple. You have a good day too, Debbie O. Let me go in here for Libra spirit so I can get up off these people's internet. I'm ready to go. Virgo gave me a headache for real. In real life, like on this reading in real life. Let me see, spirit. Tap me in for Libra. Tap me in for Libra. Thank y'all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. Let's go. Let's go. Let's look at your week ahead. Yeah. Yeah. We're too self-critical. 88, baby. 88, baby. 88 all day. Ooh, who am I talking to? Libra. Ooh, Jesus. You got some good fortune coming your way. Well, it comes through the storm. Okay, we got stormy at the bottom of the deck, but Spirit is saying, and I am noticing the raindrops coming. Okay, so you've got good fortune coming your way. There's definitely um melodies from heaven rain down on me. Hey, I don't know where that came from. Hey, what's this? What is the significance of that song? What is the significant meaning of melodies from heaven rain down on me? What is Look, damn, Naveed asks for prayers and it says a heartfelt prayer asking God for spiritual renewal, comfort, and embracing of the Holy Spirit. Okay. We're not spiritual we're spiritual, we're not religious over here, okay? But I'm feeling like that there is some sort of renewal, there is some sort of good fortune that is coming towards you, but it's coming through the storms, right? So it's like when you put something in the washer, it has to be agitated for the dirt to be washed out. So there is the good fortune is here for you. Dirt is being washed out, but don't think that it comes without being like don't think you get to skip the agitating phase. 10 of Cups. Relax. You just have to relax. There's something about you needing to relax. All right, Spirit, show me how does this good fortune show up for Libra in the week ahead? Yes, my Cancer rising softens me up a little bit too. So we have the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Swords. The Six of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. I cannot wait to conclude these four. I have to be honest with you. I can't wait to conclude these four. I'm ready to get out of this. How is this showing up? It's showing up as a person who does not have their shit together. Okay, somebody's coming in like a wrecking ball. Okay, I have to be honest. Libra, you got somebody. How is this good fortune showing up? It's showing up as an asshole. somebody that's hot-headed, somebody that's unpredictable, somebody that's fucking negative, closed-minded, but it's bringing you good fortune, okay? Somebody from the past is bringing their ass around, Libra, in your week ahead. But Spirit is saying it's coming, like this person's presence in your life brings good fortune. Let me see. How does this Knight of Wands, Ace of Swords impact Libra? I am so ready to get out of this sector of the reading. And Libra, that just means that you're so ready for this person to stop popping up in your world. The Page of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the Death card, and the Seven of Wands. Okay. Why does it show up as good fortune? One phase ends and the next phase begins. Okay. Now, this is going to require you to defend yourself, put some boundaries up, stand your ground. But there is a solid offer that is coming from this person. And I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know your situation because this isn't a personal reading, but it's giving the energy of surface level. Let me just give it to you like this. Somebody owes you something. They owe you some money. They owe you an apology. They owe you something. And they've been avoiding you because they owe you something. This person needs your attention. Like they need your advice. They need something from you. So they come towards you with what they owe you. They owe you that money. They come towards you. They give you that money because they need something from you. I want to look at this person for a second. And then I'm going to look. Why is this person coming towards, who am I talking to? Libra, hot-headed. Like, why is this person coming towards Libra this way? The Two of Swords. Because this person, you didn't block this motherfucker. You didn't block them. Damn, mm, they could even, they could even need some sort of financial assistance or some sort of safe harbor. The Two of Swords, the two of the Two of Pentacles, and the Emperor card. They definitely feel like that, you know, this is somebody that owes you $50, and so they come in to give you $50 so that next week they can come in and ask for 250. Who how is Libra showing up in this shit? And I want to know why this is considered good fortune. Maybe because you get the 50 and you don't have to give the motherfucker the 250 next week. I don't know. How is Libra showing up in this? This could be an Aries, a Capricorn, a Leo, a Scorpio, a Cancer. How is Libra showing up? You's a sad puppy here, Libra. I gotta be honest with you. You's a sad puppy. You're facing some sort of disappointment. There's some sort of difficulties going through some sort of there's definitely some sort like you're showing up as someone that feels pulled back into turmoil, grieving some sort of loss. There's definitely some sort of so I guess this good fortune. So this person coming towards you, they do owe you something, and it is them coming towards you with what they owe you. It is coming at the right time, but don't give this person too much credit. Okay, I have to be honest. Don't give this person too much credit. Like this is that energy of okay, so somebody owes you a shit ton of money and they give you the money and it's because they are needing like they're needing a friend, they're needing to like you know what I'm saying, they're needing you to a shoulder to cry on and you got your own shit going on and you can't show up for this person, but poo, take your money, get your coin. But that doesn't mean you have to show up and be like that doesn't mean you have to like wipe the slate clean for this person because I'm gonna be honest with you, baby. You showing up as a sad puppy, like you are definitely showing up as someone that you got your own shit to worry about in the week ahead. I just don't understand how this is good fortune. I know I'm giving you an example of how it's good fortune. And Libra, you might feel like that shit too. Like I just don't understand why this is coming up as good fortune. Okay. Melodies from Heaven lyrics. Melodies from Heaven, rain down on me, rain down on me, take me in your arms and hold me close. Then y'all gonna make me listen to this song because I love this song. And he's just he ain't really saying too much. I don't know. You got your own shit to worry about. Okay. I do feel like that there is some sort of return on your investment. Like it's a return on something that you accounted on as a loss. But this person isn't like they're very unpredictable. They're not reliable. Take your shit and get out of the way. Okay. Take your shit and get out of the way. Don't think that you can start back up with this person. Okay. I'm done. Don't think that this person don't think that this person is the truth because they're still a hot fucking mess, okay? You're getting something, there's a return. You're getting something for work that was put in that you should have been and got this. Okay? But it is so the good fortune is that something that you should have been and got, it's coming to you in the week ahead. But the pathway that is finally coming doesn't mean that that path is renewed, is what I'm getting. I'm ready to get out of this section. Let's get into Scorpio. 140. Let's do 144. Ooh, Scorpio, you can need to watch Aries. 14404. Scorpio, you can need to watch Aries is reading. Spirit tap me in. What's going on for Scorpio in the week ahead? What's going on for Scorpio in the week ahead? Thank y'all so much for smashing that thumbs up button as y'all come and go. Ooh, veiled. So you're definitely not going to be seeing things clearly in the week ahead, Scorpio. At the bottom of the deck, full moon. Oh yeah, shit is okay. Don't go to the nursing home during the full moon, right? You don't go to the nursing home during the full moon. Shit's kind of crazy. Shit's kind of hectic. I want you to know right now. In the week ahead, you may feel like things is a little crazy, a little hectic, and you may want to avoid certain aspects right now, okay? Because you're definitely not seeing things clearly. You may be trying to force something. There could be something about maybe like a maybe like a 7 or 8 year age gap, or 7 or 8 a difference of 7 or 8. Let me see, Spirit, tap me in. How does this veiled energy show up? What's veiled? What is this? The 7 of Wands in the reverse. There's some sort of surprise attack. You see what I'm saying? You're not seeing everything clearly. 3 of Wands. Okay. Full moons are not the time to start things. The full moons are not the time to launch things. The full moon is the time to close things up. Okay. The full moon is things closing out. And I feel like that the veiled energy, how it's showing up, is there is some sort of project launch, or you're committed to some sort of plan, but there's something you're not ready for. You're not ready for it. And you may not be seeing that you're not ready for it. Or you just may not be seeing that like either way it goes, things are not as steady as as steady as solid, and it's not given a person. So let me see. How does this 7 of Wands in the reverse, 3 of Wands? That is the 10 of Wands. That is the 10 of Wands. Okay. So there's something that you're committed to, some sort of plan that you're not quite prepared for. Or some sort of surprise attack, or surprise not being ready. Let me see. What is the impact of this? What is the impact of this? The Chariot, the 2 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Pentacles. The 7 of Swords. It's been at the bottom of the deck twice now. And this even says stolen ideas. um, I really cannot wait to get. I hope the next 4 is a higher vibrating energy than these 4. But anyways, it is what it is. Scorpio, you may be about to launch a project, or you have some sort of plan or goal in mind. I want you to know that you got to clean out the camp. You got to clean out the camp before you launch. It's not the right time to launch, because you have someone that's not necessarily rooting for you too close to it. And um, if this could just be that you've not properly done your research on competition, right? So like, if you want to start a business, and you want to do an online business, and you're going to be selling goods, are you well versed in the commerce, or whatever needs to be? You know what I'm saying? Like, you've got to up your knowledge in something before you launch this project, or you're going to be taken by surprise. And it definitely very much so could be like, example, um, let's say you launch a candle business, and you start shipping them, and you something's off. And so the government shuts your shit down. Competition then swoops in and takes all of your candle clientels because of your lack of preparation. And then here you've invested all of this money in making these candles that you can't sell because you've gotten in trouble because of lack of preparation. And that's so crazy. That's so crazy. I told you, Scorpio, go back and watch Aries' reading, because their overall energy was knowledge. Their overall energy was knowledge. So I just heard failure to launch. So before you launch something, make sure that you're prepared. How is Scorpio showing up here? Celebrating prematurely. Three of Cups in the reverse. Celebrating prematurely. Six of Pentacles being way, hey. We got the Three of Cups in the reverse, the Six of Pentacles in the Fool card, baby. I'm going to be honest with you. If you don't take a second to prepare, you're just donating your calls right over to somebody else that's going to make it profitable. Either you're trying to fit into even though I don't have a person here, I am getting a small undertone that there's someone in your camp that you're like so excited about launching something and looking forward and you're making progress. However, I feel like that there's someone that is like behind you, like you think that this person has your back, but this person is taking notes. You're being too generous with your resources as it pertains to your new beginning. I'm telling you, there's just slow up. Just slow up. Just slow up. And stop telling your left hand what your right hand is doing. Let me see. What's the likely outcome of this for Scorpio? The King of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Two of Cups in the reverse. So I think that it's gonna work out for you, but yes, a notification just came through. I definitely feel like that this is going to work out for you in your favor, but I do see you becoming more rigid and less cooperative in some sort of partnership. Two of Cups in the reverse, the King of Pentacles and the Emperor. This is boss energy. So the likely outcome of the likely outcome of your week ahead is you just not working with somebody. You're choosing to maintain order. Thank you. You literally gave it to me right there. It's like you're making rules and maintaining order because of some sort of imbalance in some sort of partnership. It's almost there's recognition that somebody is like standing behind you, counting your pockets. And whoever it is that's standing behind you, literally this person, like they're preparing for to surprise attack to catch you off guard, and you're not seeing it because you're so focused on launching something. And Spirit is saying, I need you to take a second. This isn't the right time. I'm gonna have to go. You do not start anything in a full moon. You close shit up. And that takes time. You have to navigate through that. Once the full moon happens, it's not immediately to the new moon. There are phases. It takes time to get to that new moon. When you get that new moon, then you can launch something. But this is not the time to launch it, okay? Let me take my intermission so I can reset my energy and come back for the last four. But that's what I got for you. Thank you all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. It is thoroughly appreciated. And I'm going to be back in just a second to do Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. I'm coming back. Okay. I'm just taking an intermission, doing things different.
What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the tribe. Life is getting hard lately. I know that's right. We don't bitch about it getting hard, baby. We figure out what to do with it. Let's jump in. You're staring at the ceiling, 3 a.m. again. Wondering about his silence, wondering where he's been. Is he reflecting? Is he moving on? Or just playing games until the break of dawn? You need the instant access, you need the homegirl truth. Stop sugarcoating lies, let's get into the root. I'm pulling up the energy, I'm tapping in the night. We're gonna see what's hidden in the dark and bring it to the light. It's the ManjulaAwakening. Open up the eyes, Kiana's on the deck. Cutting through the lies from the deep truth sessions to the walking clinic flow. She's gonna tell you everything you really need to know. No chaser, just spirit. Yeah. She keeps it real. Dive deep to elevate. It's time to heal. I see a code red on the 4th floor. Listen close. That person on your mind, yeah, they do the most. They smiling on the outside, but they're miserable within. Trying to save face, but they know they can't win. I'm picking up the energy, but let me be clear. That behavior right there, yeah, that's bitch made, my dear. They fumbled the bag, we dropped the prize. Now they watching from the sidelines. We're regretting their eyes. Don't let them spin the block unless they come in correct. Radical self-sight is what we express. It's the ManjulaAwakening. Open up your eyes. Kiana's on the deck. Cutting through the lies from the deep truth sessions to the walking clinic flow. She's gonna tell you everything you really need to know. No chaser, just spirit. Yeah, she keeps it real. Dive deep to elevate. It's time to heal. Take what resonates and chuck the rest. We don't force the shoe, we just pass the test. It ain't always pretty, sometimes it's gonna sting, but clarity is the gift that the awakening brings. Whether you're a Sag or Pisces or a Gemini, we're reclaiming our power, reaching for the sky. Yeah. If you need that emergency session, you know where to go. Don't let these people disturb your peace. I'll see y'all over on the extended Zoom. Create new life. Peace.
What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? Let's jump in and do Sagittarius. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Sag? Let's jump in and see what's going on for you in your week ahead. What's up, Hillary? What's going on for the Sagittarius collective in the week ahead? Oh, we have home. We have home. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Death card. So there's a major transformation. So it looks like the energy for you in the week ahead, Sagittarius, is really focusing on your 4 pillars, right? So like some of you all could just be spending a lot of time at home, or you could just be really re-stabilizing your foundation at this time. The Death card at the bottom of the deck definitely says that you've recently ended something and are preparing for something new. Yes, relief. There's relief after some sort of ending that is coming your way, and it is going to empower you to take some sort of action. Okay? Let's see. So, how does home show up in the week ahead for Sag? Ooh, the Page of Swords and the 5 of Pentacles and the 5 of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. There's definitely a change. A fresh way of thinking, as it like there's a so what's coming towards you is I feel like that you're restabilizing because I feel like that there's a new way of thinking as it pertains to feeling either left out in the cold, to feeling like an outcast, or some sort of temporary hardship or some sort of hardship. But it looks like that there's some sort of fresh thinking, some sort of new way of looking at this Five of Pentacles energy. There could be some sort of communication coming your way. There could be some sort of communication coming your way. What is this? How does this Page of Swords, Five of Pentacles, how does this impact or affect Sagittarius in the week ahead? I'm just gonna be real right motherfucking honest with you, Sagittarius, okay? I definitely feel like that there may be some for some of you all, you may be receiving communication, but the communication would only be that something isn't working. Okay. And so what that does is how it impacts you is it helps you recognize that success is blocked in one area. And so it's like because you reach that milestone, it's like you reach a milestone, it's like you recognize that something is not working. And because of that, baby, we got the Fool card here, and the Death card is at the bottom of the deck. So I told you that it's like you're ending something so that you can start something new. So there is either there's communication that is coming in. Either there's communication, and yes, that's confirmation that there could be communication coming in, okay, that something is not working. You know what I'm saying? Like that success is blocked and that's just not happening. And because of that realization, because of that, you reach that milestone. You are it's like the clarity of that gives you the freedom to go after this brand new beginning. And it comes in as relief. It comes in as relief too. Let me see. How is Sagittarius showing up here? The Four of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and the Five of Swords. And yeah, accepting a loss. Literally. Look what it says. Five of Swords in the reverse. Accept a loss, move on, choosing your battles. And it's on top of the Queen of Wands. I definitely feel like that how you're showing up in the week ahead is you're just tired of being the only one fighting for something, it looks like. And it's like you're accepting and finding comfort in this reality. And I'm going to be honest with you, it looks like that accepting this actually stabilizes you. It stabilizes you in a way that it allows you to become more self-confident. It's almost like trying to continuously fight for this and not accept this ending was beginning to take a toll on your confidence. It's like you accept how you're showing up. It's like you're accepting a loss and you're moving on. You're learning from this defeat and you're moving forward because it's impacting you to like leave this shit behind and just like completely start fresh. What's the likely outcome of this for Sag in the next 7 days or in the week ahead? The Nine of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, and we do have the Three of Swords, and we do have the Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So there is the acceptance that, I do feel like that I won't sit here and gaslight you and say that you're going to be completely emotionally fulfilled. Okay, because there is some sort of realization that our wish is not coming true for you in the week ahead. Okay, Like there's a realization that there's a loss here. And it's like there's this energy in the week ahead where you begin the hard work of releasing your emotional attachment to this situation. Yeah. What is it that's ending? What is it that they're accepting success is blocked on? Yeah, no results. The Empress, it could be a Libra, it could be a Taurus. The Three of Pentacles is definitely some sort of collaboration. You're accepting that something is some of y'all shit. What is it that they're accepting? Some of y'all are accepting that something like some of y'all are accepting. Damn, this might be a little too personal, but some of y'all are accept if some of y'all Jesus fix it. Some of y'all are accepting that somebody is, the reason why y'all can't conceive is because somebody don't want to. Like some of y'all are accepting that somebody is, I don't know, this some of y'all are accepting that y'all cannot get pregnant. Something is infertile. Like some of y'all are accepting that, you know what I'm saying, you're finally not gonna get pregnant within this situation. Some of y'all are accepting that, this person is just not wanting to grow the situation. They just don't want to impregnate you. They just don't want to carry your baby. There's something like that. There's definitely this acceptance that you two are like there's a lack of chemistry between the two of you all. Yeah, the seven damn. Three of Pentacles in the upright, Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse is literally investment anxiety. And it's also like it's like like the effort you put in for meandered results, right? So it's just like you don't the Seven of Pentacles in the results does not yield the result. You don't receive a reward from that. And that means that this collaboration, you're accepting that this collaboration is yielding no results. There's no reward for your efforts that you continuously put into a situation. And that happens in the week ahead. Yeah, look, the world card, you accept that something is over. What's over? What are you accepting that's over? A partnership. Nothing left to give. Yeah, damn. Moving forward. There's not some of you all could actually be doing some traveling. Yeah, someone's become too cold and emotionally detached from this situation. And that's the truth. All right, let's move on to Capricorn. All right, Spirit, tap me in for Capricorn. What's going on for Capricorn in the week ahead? What's going on for Capricorn? I want to thank y'all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. What's going on for Capricorn in the week ahead? Okay. So we have Stormy and Death. Okay, and then Healer at the bottom of the deck. So there's so in the week ahead, I do feel like that the week may start out kind of like stormy, but there's an end to it. And I do feel like that, like I just feel like that there's a lot going on for you, Capricorn, in the week ahead. That it does look like that it starts out stormy. There's an end to some stormy times, okay? How does this show up for Capricorn in the week ahead? Thank y'all so much for smashing that thumbs up button, which y'all have not been doing, by the way. But that's okay. The Nine of Swords and the Page of Swords in the reverse. I don't know. You may be kind of like blaming yourself going into the week ahead. I do feel like that a situation is getting ready to be healed. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I think you might be being a little too hard on yourself initially starting out your week. Okay. I do. I think that you're being a little too hard on yourself, and your perception of the situation is the thing that is creating the chaos at the beginning of your week, Capricorn. Okay. Um, do some self-evaluating so that progress can start again. Okay, I'm gonna leave that there. But anyways, um, the Nine of Swords is telling me that there are some anxieties at the start of your week, and it has a lot to do with you trying to exercise, like you know what I'm saying, like I just feel like that a situation is getting the opportunity to get some sort of new beginning. Okay, what you're given an opportunity to have a new beginning in the week ahead, Capricorn. However, I do feel like that your anxiety is creating some sort of self fulfilling prophecy here, like with the Page of Swords coming out in the reverse. I definitely feel like that your anxiety is influencing how you're showing up in this new beginning. And the new beginning is actually meant to offer some sort of healing and relief. And that's the truth. That's the truth. Spirit is definitely saying that if you're willing to evaluate things and look at your achievement versus what's not working, then you'll actually begin to reap some sort of reward here. But your anxiety is causing you to show up very mediocre. How does this impact? We got the Devil card, the Moon card, and the Three of Cups. You're definitely going to be detached. And so this impacts you by like, I ain't gonna hold you. The first thing I seen was power gained through corruption and evil. I'm gonna have to be honest with you. I definitely feel like that this anxiety and like just being easily influenced at this time is causing you to like conduct yourself in a questionable way because of fears. Like there's just fears and anxiety are causing you. I don't know what the fuck this is trying to say. I mean, I do know what it's trying to say, but I just don't understand. Like, I don't. I wish I had the details. Your the universe is like the universe does have something protected for you. Something is protected for you, but it's like until you're willing to address your fears and anxieties, because that's the thing that's creating a storm for you, Capricorn. Your fears and anxiety, it's easily influencing you and how you're making decisions. And it's like because of that, it's like you're going towards gaining some sort of power because you're headed in a nice direction, but you're gaining it through corruption because of your subconscious hidden fears and anxiety. How is Capricorn showing up here? I keep getting drawn into this boat and I can't figure out what it's trying to tell me. How you're showing up is the Sun card, the Knight of Cups in the reverse, and the Emperor card. Definitely showing up, not looking at this situation clearly, out of touch with reality, maybe even a little bit too sensitive. You're in a position of power here within this. You're in a position of power within this situation. That's the thing. Like the ball is literally in your court. Somebody's phone number could start with either 419 or 491. You have you're in the driver's seat here, but your fears and anxiety, oh no, kind of have you giving it away because you're out of touch with reality. Maybe even a little overly optimistic too. Like when I say overly optimistic, it's like not trying to contradict myself, but like when I say you're overly optimistic, it's like you're trying to gain the upper hand in a situation through because of fears and anxieties. And because of those fears and anxiety, you're going about it in a corrupt way. And then you're overly optimistic that this corrupt way is the right way to do it. Something is being protected. Okay. Something is being protected. Something is being put over to the side. What's the likely outcome of this? The Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, in the Magician, and the Five of Cups. I do want to let you know that something like I'm going to let you know, Capricorn, like your strategy is not, it's not working. Okay. It's not going to work. It's not, the likely outcome of this is your, your strategy as of right now is not going to work and it's only going to lead to more prolonged doom and gloom. So spirit is saying it's time for you to look at what you do have and start to cherish and value it in a way that you can utilize it so that it's beneficial. But whatever you're doing right now, it's not going to give you the outcome that you desire. Do you have any advice? Like, let me get just one card of advice for Capricorn. I don't feel like I connected to this reading. I will say that I knew I was gonna feel distant because of this boat card, because I can feel the water in between me and the boat. So, but you just have to take it as it resonates. But I do want to let you know that your strategy is not working. It's too fear based. Can I get just one card of advice for Capricorn as they navigate this? Temperance. A. Moderation, balance. Mix and blend together to create something new. Take a second, recalibrate. Your current mixture is off, okay? But with the magician card being out here, um, Spirit is saying that you do have the resources to alchemize the solution for this, but what you're doing right now is not it. It's too fear based. Okay, moving forward. I don't know what this thing right here wants to do. I don't know which side it wants to go. Let's move on to Aquarius. Ooh, 22202 Aquarius. Let me see. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Aquarius? And I hope that these messages are finding you in good health and in good spirits. Thank you for smashing that thumbs up button. Spirit, what's going on for Aquarius in the week ahead with a timestamp? What's going on for Aquarius? A shift, a major shift, a shift. Ooh, into the new, a shift into the new. I like this. This is nice. I just got a new printer, and one of the ink cartridges doesn't work, so I got to get a colored ink cartridge. But the one that does work is the black ink cartridge, and that's the symbol of the black ink cartridge. And I think that that's significant for you. I don't know why, but I think that it's significant because look, divinity. I like this spiritual cleansing. It's about damn time, ain't it, Aquarius? It is. This is nice. There's a shift into the new. And to be honest with you, there ain't too much you can do. Someone could be 45. Um, the number 9 could be significant. There's really nothing much that you can do except for embrace it. You know what I'm saying? Don't resist it. Let me see, Spirit. What's How does this shift show up in the week ahead for Aquarius? Hey, the Eight of Swords in the reverse. You are being set free. You are being set free. The Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, your ships are coming in. So what you're being set free from some sort of period of stagnation, some sort of period of self limitations here. There's a shift in your negative thinking. It's crazy that I'm getting there's a shift in your negative thinking, but I'm hearing the energy of curve your enthusiasm. Remember that show? I'm getting that too. So there is a shift in negative thinking. You are like there is this energy of you being able to see your ships coming in. Let me see, Spirit. Tell me in. How does this impact Aquarius? How does this truly impact Aquarius? The Three of Wands. Your ships are coming in, Pookie Tookie, because it's just time. It's just time. It's just time, baby. Relief is here. Yep, relief is here. I think my son just woke up too. It's just time. Your ships are coming in. Temperance and the Nine of Swords, but there goes a damn anxiety. Am I ready? Oh my God. Oh my God. Am I ready? What do I need to throw away? What do I need to go shop for? Oh, I need to go to school for this. Oh, I need to go get my nails done. I need to get my toes done. I need to get my hair done. I'm not ready. That's how it's impacting you. It's like you see that everything is finally starting to come in, but now you're starting to like literally it says curb cravings. And that's why that curb your enthusiasm. It's like it's finally here, but it's like you're literally curving your enthusiasm. It's like you're not allowing yourself to accept that this is here. And it's only here because you're ready. Damn, I like how that just came together. What's wrong, baby? Well, we can fix that. You don't have to wake up all mad. You're supposed to wake up happy. You had a nice day yesterday, right? Hold on a second, y'all.
What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the tribe. Life is getting hard lately. I know that's right. We don't bitch about it getting hard, baby. We figure out what to do with it. Let's jump in. You're staring at the ceiling, 3 a.m. again. Wondering about his silence, wondering where he's been. Is he reflecting? Is he moving on? Or just playing games until the break of dawn? You need the instant access, you need the homegirl truth. Stop sugarcoating lies, let's get into the root. I'm pulling up the energy, I'm tapping in the night. We're gonna see what's hidden in the dark and bring it to the light. It's the ManjulaAwakening, open up the eyes. Kiana's on the deck, cutting through the lies. From the deep truth sessions to the walking clinic flow. She's gonna tell you everything you really need to know. No chaser, just spirit, yeah. She keeps it real. Dive deep to elevate. It's time to heal. I see a cold red on the 4th floor. Listen close. That person on your mind, yeah, they do the most. They smiling on the outside, but they're miserable within. Trying to save face, but they know they can't win. I'm picking up the energy, but let me be clear. That behavior right there, yeah, that's bitch made, my dear. They fumbled the bag, they dropped the prize. Now they watching from the sidelines. We're regretting their eyes. Don't let them spin the block unless they come in correct. Radical self-sight is what we express. It's the ManjulaAwakening. Open up your eyes. Kiana's on the deck, cutting through the lies. From the deep truth sessions to the walking clinic flow. She's gonna tell you everything you really need to know. No chaser, just spirit, yeah. She keeps it real. Dive deep to elevate.
Okay, apologies. Let me see how you're showing up. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't remember where I was at. But you're being released from something, okay? Your ships are coming in. How is Aquarius showing up here? So Aquarius is showing up as the 8 of Wands, the Justice card, and the 5 of Swords in the reverse. The Knight of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. It does look like that you're accepting your position in a situation and you're moving on. It's like you're and it does say that it's like you're trying to avoid the conflict. You're learning from the defeat, and it's like you're trying to just restabilize and move forward here. I will say this. We're not doing this. No, 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 nope, 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 nope. Um, I don't know, baby. Give me a minute. You're definitely going into something new, and it's just about time. You know what I'm saying? And I do feel like that. If I'm just gonna be honest, you've been trying to drag. Like I do feel like that you have been dragging this out. Like even though you're showing up as someone that is finally starting to. Sheesh. Um, Boy, y'all don't have no problem. Boy, y'all don't have no problem dumping that shit. Y'all don't have no problem laying them bombs off in them comments, do y'all? I'm so sorry you're experiencing that beautiful stuff. Um, but I definitely feel like that there is this energy of accepting and releasing it and letting like just releasing it. And there is a shift so that you can start something new. But if we're being honest, how you're showing up, you are kind of like the Eight of Wands is here. So it's showing me that you are moving forward, but it is in the reverse. And that's telling me that you're doing so with some restriction. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you're doing so um, but you're doing it kicking, fighting, and screaming. You are accepting the shift. You are accepting the shift. The universe is trying to move you into the new moon. They're trying to allow you to start something new, and it is something of divinity. Um, and it's karmically yours. But it is showing me that what it is that you are being released from, you are kicking and screaming, letting it go. You're not letting it go so easy. What's the likely outcome of this? The Hierophant, the Lovers, and the Ace of Wands. Pookie, too, if you don't let this shit go. Okay. Shit. That's why. Like this week, you're meeting a friend. This week, you're meeting a friend. Could be a Gemini or a Taurus. There's a shift because, like, what's the likely outcome of this is there is some sort of new endeavor and a friendship. Like by the end of this week, there's some sort of new endeavor. And it's like there's some sort of passion ignited in you. There's some sort of new creative spark. And you're developing some sort of new friendship. And I feel like that it's just what the doctor ordered for you. I definitely feel like it's just what the doctor ordered for you, Aquarius, because I do feel like that even though this shift is releasing you from something that you've been like, you're accepting that you're being released, but you're doing it kicking and screaming. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you hear about those people's being released from a job and they're like, I'm happy to quit, but they're causing a scene as they quit, right? Or as they're fired. It's kind of like that. And spirit is like, baby, don't even waste your energy on that because there's definitely and guys, I'm not telling you to monkey branch. I'm not telling you to leave one relationship and jumping into the next. Hell, the cards are literally planting this out as a friendship. So whatever this is, even though it's attached to the lovers, whatever this is, it starts out as a friendship. This is nice. I mean, I see the niceness in it, but I'm sure if I was living it, then I'd be feeling the way you feel because I definitely see that how you're showing up is the Eight of Wands in the reverse, and it does show me that you are losing your momentum. It's like, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you're accepting that it's an end, but it's like you're not accepting that this end is ushering you into a brand new divinity, a brand new world. You're accepting it as it's the end, and oh, let me go ahead and go buy my nun outfit and or let me go ahead and go commit to priesthood or whatever it is that, like, it's like you're losing hope as you're accepting the ending, but you're also losing hope. And that's not why this is happening. That's like, that's the last reason why this is happening. This is happening so that you can be ushered back into your divinity. Because, well, I'm just going to go with the example that got threw out in there because, like, you can't be in your divinity if you're married to someone that doesn't even like your gender, right? So you were staying stuck to something that is not divine according to your path. And so it's like you're leaving that situation kicking and screaming because of humiliation, guilt, or shame. But the universe is saying, fuck that. I'm ushering you out of that so I can take you back into your divinity. And then that and that requires spiritual cleansing. And it takes time. So be relief. So be relieved. Have a sense of relief that the universe is putting these boundaries around you. Let's move on to last but not least Pisces. All right, Spirit, tap me in for Pisces. Tap me in for Pisces, please. What's going on for Pisces in the week ahead? What can Pisces expect in the week ahead? What's the energy looking like for Pisces? What is the energy looking like for Pisces? We have safe travels and boundaries. So Pisces, things should, as long as you have the appropriate boundaries up and you're sticking to your boundaries, things should be moving pretty smoothly for you in the week ahead, Pisces. Let's see, how does this safe travel show up for Pisces in the week ahead? How this shows up is the King of Cups and the Four of Swords. Seven of Swords. Was it good, baby? Get you some. You're definitely dealing with someone who has poor coping skills in the week ahead. Okay, but Spirit is saying the energy is you're good. You're good. There's no, like, you're good. There's no need to let this person get you emotionally discombobulated. This person is emotionally manipulative. Okay, and this person is like, I feel like that the two of you all may need a break, and this person may not be trying to cooperate with that break. Okay, this is somebody that needs to take a chill pill. That's who this is. But Spirit is saying, like, the energy is safe travels. You may need to set some healthy boundaries with this person, but you're going to be unaffected. But whatever this person is going through, you're unaffected by it as long as you have healthy boundaries. The number 30 could be significant. How does this impact Pisces? The Four of Wands in the reverse, the Ten of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. Hot fucking dog. You know, Who's this one? Damn, I just heard somebody's name. I literally just heard, damn Dante. That's what I just heard. It as it resonates. Um, 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 I'm gonna be honest with you. It looks like that out of nowhere, this person is going to come towards you, and like, I don't know, maybe you are just kind of like, you two are like at odds and kind of like resting in your own corners, and this person isn't allowing you to rest in your own corner, and this person is like, well, fine, if you ain't gonna talk to me now, I'm just done. And so it's like this, like you're trying to like cool off and let things cool down, and this person is kind of like picking at the wound and kind of like, uh just this is an asshole, flat out asshole, because this is definitely someone that brings something to an end. Unexpected, it's surprised, like out of nowhere. And it's literally because they're not getting their way. Bless you, bless you, bless you. It's literally because like how this impacts you is definitely the Four of Wands. It's in the reverse. That's a breakdown in a relationship. It's in a swords. It's over. It comes to a painful ending. Seven of Wands, surprise attack. You wasn't even ready. Where the fuck this shit come from? So like, and there's this energy of you feeling like that you should like it impacts you. Like, damn, should I fight for this? And Spirit is telling you, hey, don't even worry about this. You got safe travels right now. You kind of have to, like, this is the Eight of Wands. It's about understanding, like it's giving Eight of Wands energy. Like the Eight of Wands, you kind of got to let that thing play out because it's the journey that matters more than the destination. And so Spirit is ultimately telling you how this impacts you is that you have to be willing to find peace and harmony in allowing something to come to an end, or for something to, like, you got to find peace in some sort of surprise attack instead of wanting to fight back, because Spirit wants you to put some boundaries up, because there is already like, this person has the tendency to get you so emotionally discombobulated that it disconnects you from your psyche. So Spirit is trying to take you through some sort of spiritual cleansing, so that you can go through some sort of transformation. Okay. Whoever this person is, they could, because what I'm getting here, they could like the, like when it comes to the emotional manipulation thing, they definitely use another person to do that, don't they? They definitely have the tendency to make you feel jealous in one way or another to try to get their way. How is Pisces showing up here? The Fool card in the reverse, the Queen of Swords in the reverse, the Page of Cups, and the Chariot card. You're definitely showing up as a, like, there's just a need for you to watch your step, because you do have the tendency to be kind of reactive and mature in your emotional response when it comes to this person. I'm just going to keep it 1,000 with you, okay? There is this energy of you being a little, like, kind of like spiteful, sharp tongue, narrow mindedness when it comes to responding to this person. But I just need you to know that you're being like, the energy is safe travels. Like, you have what it takes to navigate the situation safely without allowing this person to pull you out of your emotional sovereignty. Okay. um I do feel like that you um can successfully overcome this situation here. Like, there's something about you needing to tap. This situation has detached you from your psychic abilities. That's the thing. That's what it is. Because Pisces, y'all be too damn psychic for me. We got, look, this says psychic, and then it's very small. But do you see that word psychic right there? Okay, so here's the thing. Here's what you need to know. Whoever this person is, you've you've called them out. Cosmo. shit. You've called them out on shit, and they don't eat like you second guessed yourself because you didn't have evidence, but you was bullseye. You was bullseye. And when I just got a confirmation, you was it literally confirmation literally says bullseye. But you was bullseye. You called them out on their shit. You hit it. But you became emotionally reactive and then you started backtracking yourself. And this person sees that that works. So this person literally tries to get you emotionally discombobulated. This person literally tries to get you emotionally discombobulated from calling them out on their shit. So spirit is telling you stop being so immature emotionally and just trust yourself. Stop needing the external to validate what you already intuitively know. It's time for you to start trusting your psyche abilities. And instead of becoming reactive on those psychic awareness, it's time for you to start moving accordingly. And that's not always verbalized. All right. So that's what I got for you there. All signs, their signs. What do you need to know about if you're connecting with an Aries through Pisces? What do you need to know about that connection at this time? All signs, their signs. All signs, their signs. All signs, their signs. If you're connecting with an Aries through Pisces, what do you need to know about that connection at this time? All right. If they're connecting with an Aries spirit, if they're connecting with an Aries, what is it that they need to know about the connection with the Aries? I feel like that what you need to know about that situation is that like you are falling for them, but I feel like that like you are falling for some sort of fantasy within this situation. I do feel like that you guys I feel like that you picture a future with this person, but I don't think it's based off of reality. Okay. So if they're dealing with a Taurus, what is it that my collective, all signs, their signs. If they're dealing with a Taurus, what is it that they need to know about that connection? You need to know that broken home. That what you need to know about that connection with that Taurus is that the Taurus has never seen a healthy relationship. They've never seen what healthy love looks like, okay? And because of that, real intimacy is going to feel confusing and even dangerous with this person. Okay. They could have multiple people in their energy. What is it that my if they're connecting with the Gemini, what is it that my collective needs to know? That there are trust issues within that situation there. Okay. Um, and it could be you. But someone here says that they want closeness, but they're constantly looking for betrayal, constantly expecting betrayal. It's like someone is protecting themselves at the expense of pushing the other person away. If my collective is connecting with the Cancer, what is it that my collective needs to know? If you're connecting with the Cancer, ooh, it says requited love. So if you're connecting with the Cancer, you don't have to wonder this person, like, yeah, you don't have to wonder. You don't have to prove your worth to this person. This, like, you are loved by this person. The Cancer loves you. Okay. Oh, wow. They actually see a future with you as well. If my collective is connecting with a Leo, what does my collective need to know? That the Leo is a catalyst flame for you. Okay. So while this connection is very intense, um, what if it wasn't meant to last? What if it was only meant to? It does look like that this connection is meant to prepare you for the real connection down the road. Okay, this person does see you, so don't, like, if you feel like that you find yourself over explaining yourself, or just trying to get the Leo to see you. Stop. The Leo sees you. Okay, it's just not a connection that's meant to last. If my collective is connecting with a Virgo, what does my collective need to know about that? You and the Virgo do share some sort of core values here. Wow, future spouse. So it does look like that you and the Virgo do share some sort of core values. You may differ in details, but you do agree on non-negotiables. You don't have to reroute your values to override your instincts with this person. Okay. If my collective is connecting with a Libra, what do they need to know about that connection? Oh, past life lover. There's an eerie sense of familiarity here with this person, and it is because you guys have spent some sort of past life together. Oh wow. And they are saying that this is some sort of dream connection, but you guys have to learn to connect more on a mental note. If my collective is connecting with the Scorpio, what is it that my collective needs to know about the connection with the Scorpio? That there's sexual chemistry there, but there's not, like, there's more sexual chemistry, and that's not enough to hold you guys together. If my collective is connecting to a Sagittarius, what is it that my collective needs to know about that? That the Sagittarius gives the silent treatment. They withhold communication um, to try to create peace, but it never creates that. Okay, it creates pressure, confusion, and emotional isolation. So Sagittarius does have an issue with dishing out silent treatment. Okay, if my collective is connecting with the Capricorn, what do they need to know about that connection at this time? Oh wow. It looks like that if you're connecting with the Capricorn, you guys, it does look like that um you guys are not waiting around for your dream life to appear. You guys are designing it together. So it looks like that the Capricorn is willing to build with you. You're so welcome, beautiful soul. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, if my collective is dealing with an Aquarius, what do they need to know about that connection? That you're on a toxic cycle with this person, okay? You and this person have run this loop so many times that it feels like fate, but in reality, it's just a pattern and waiting to be broke. So the two of you all are staying together for the wrong reasons. And then last but not least, if my collective is connecting with a Pisces, what is it that they need to know about that connection at this time? There's a loss of identity within that connection. So if you're connecting with the Pisces, it says you were never meant to trade your voice, your passion, or your power just to keep someone by your side. So if you're dealing with the Pisces, you may be losing yourself trying to please that person or just keep that connection alive. Okay. So yeah, you're losing your identity trying to resolve the conflict within this situation. So that's what I got for you. I want to thank you all so much for supporting the Manjula Awakening. It is greatly appreciated. If you would like any personal readings, you can find those over on the manjulaawakening.com. And I'll catch you on the next one.